Welcome to Trade Doc, Theta Options Trader, where we recap today's close, look at the futures, and scan our ETF watch as spot opportunity. I'd like you all to subscribe if you'd like to catch these daily recaps. Today is February 1st, Wednesday, 2017. It's about 5:30, and the markets are doing a little different today. The Dow closed uh, up 26 points, down to 19,890. S&P was up almost unchanged, and the Russell was the one that was down a little bit, pretty much unchanged, and the Nasdaq was the one that came up, leading the way up a 0.5%. You can see from yesterday's close here, price action using a 10-minute chart. This is just a 21 bar exponential moving average. So you can see from yesterday to today, you can kind of pick out directions. Look at the futures. Looks like they're pretty mixed, unchanged. Bonds are pretty much unchanged. The VIX is up 0.1%. Crude oil is up 0.5%. Natural gas is completely unchanged. Gold is up 0.25%. Silver is down 0.5%. Copper is unchanged. The dollar is unchanged. Pretty much everything's changed except for the Mexican peso was up 0.1%. Taking a look at the softs, nickel. Nickel is actually up 5%. So I've been looking for that because demand's gonna be going up, and the grain. So pretty much commodities came up just for today. Take a look at the charts. USO oil, they came out with the inventory report today, and it was more than expected, but they were up almost 1.5%. Still got this option strategy going inside this green box. Didn't do nothing different with oil today. Oil explorers are down 0.75%. Still got this strategy going down here, and might keep on moving down here because it's got some resistance. These lines, I'll clear up these charts. Natural gas, should put my option strategy here, but they were up 0.5%. And I've been building this position. Last couple of days, it averaged it. It gapped up this morning, hit this trend line, and it just kind of filled. So in the after hours, it actually looks like it is moving up. Gold was down about 0.25%. We took a little bit off yesterday. Actually, I put that in just to see where the movement is, but I don't want to keep those the fibs on there. And just trying to figure out which of these channels is the one I'm using right now, and it is this channel here. I still have Tim's high here. So that's gold there. Still got the option strategy. I haven't added any gold. I still have my hedge on. Took a little bit off. Here's GDX gold miners, and I have an option strategy here, and it looks like it went up. My math was correct because looks like it hit that line and came right back down. So this is valid. So it's trading above this channel here. You see it's kind of just bouncing. So here's the it's ascending now, and all this stuff is working. So all these lines and everything, this is my option strategy here. This is all working here. Volatility is coming off of it, so that's gonna be good. Silver is one that had me scared because I actually want to be long silver before it takes off, but then towards the end of the day it looked like it came down, and they were down on the day about 0.1%. So just taking a closer look. this is all working. And again, I don't want to keep these fibs on. I just kind of use those to draw my lines. And unfortunately, it's respecting the 25% on this channel. I like them to close right here below, right where I have it written. Please close below 1650 by the end of the week. XLE was down 0.75% on high volume, and they came off this this channel here, so you should see them move up. So they'll have a positive day tomorrow. They just didn't fill all the action that happened this morning. So in the morning session they were down a good bit, and then this afternoon session they recovered about a little over 25% of that. XLU is respecting this cone. It's a triangle that's going pretty much, you can call it sideways. They were down 1.75%. There's just not enough volume for options in here, although I need to do something in there just because I can see what's going on. And industrial sector was down 0.1%. Still gonna trade this channel, so I mean, not much said to that. I can pretty much remove this, and I'll just replace this with a trend line just because I like to see when it broke out. So that was the breakout on that. I should do this a little better. Material sector was up 0.5%, and that's pretty much expected. You can see the breakout from this channel here. Healthcare sector had a big, no, this is the biotech, no, this is healthcare. I had a lot of volume here. I'm out of the position, and they were up 0.75%. It'd be a good place to place a short, but I'm not going to short. I'm just going to wait for it to come down to reload. Here I actually put in, I got shorter, you could call it, with some options in this, and real estate's coming off. Trying to get something going here, but I'd like them to come up a little bit. I thought they were going to make it up on the end of the day, and they just stalled. And especially because volatility is up here, so I'm going to be selling some premium in that. Retail, they were down 1% again, just can't get off the ground here. And building position, just pretty much buying Groupon. It's the only one in the sector. There's plenty of stocks in this sector to go short, and just a few to go long, so that's pretty much why the action's like that. Financials were up 0.1%, but I'm still short, just holding that. S&P, I got this option strategy here. I didn't add nothing to that. The Dow didn't do anything to that, just still holding all these shorts with a SDOW. The Qs, I added another option here for right at the end of the day and got filled, so and I'm short via the triple leverage, so I don't think Facebook is gonna, with the earnings of Facebook, they're not gonna do much to that, maybe stabilize it. The Russell was down pretty much unchanged. I like them to come down here and complete my options. Emerging markets took it off, and they were, because of this gap up, it says they were up just 1/5%, and I don't even think that's right, but I like to get emerging markets coming. Let's see. Nope, that's the second half of the day. So emerging markets, the present time's coming down. Japan was up 0.5%. China was down pretty much unchanged, 0.05%. India you know, was up 0.75%, so they're teetering up here. I'll let them to come down to get filled. Here's Russia, and they were up a full percent, so Russia's pretty volatile. I like that. Europe was down a 1/4%. British pound was up a 0.5%. The dollar was unchanged, and the VIX was down 1.5%. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace.